When you're preparing for a Champions League semi-final, the last thing that you want in preparation is injuries to some of your better players. So naturally, that's what the game has done to us. Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legends Club 4 episode 23 with Liverpool. My name is Craig, and coming up on today's episode we have both legs of the Champions League semi-final against Barcelona. Now, since you're last with me, we've only done one match. That was an away win against Stoke, who I think are mid-table in the Premier League, which means we are still in a Premier League title hunt. Actually, Stoke are down near the bottom. Wouldn't have known the way they played against us, but regardless, we're still currently in second place. All three of us at the top of the league, Arsenal, Liverpool and Man U, have now played 34 games. It's going to be a very close end to the title race. In particular because after the semi-finals, the second leg, we actually play Arsenal at home. So depending on how we do against Wolves in the offline game, I'll be doing that off camera after the first leg, we may come back for the final few Premier League games, especially if we do have a Champions League final to look forward to, which is the complete aim of this episode, to get through the semi-final and get ourselves into the Champions League final, which is what we've wanted against either Arsenal or Real Madrid. Well, Arsenal have won the first leg against Madrid, but they've got to go to the Bernabeu, so kind of expecting Real Madrid to turn that around, but we just need to make sure we do the business. Now, I've mentioned injuries. In fact, if I just go to current injuries, because this is much easier to look at, and a couple of good players who I would have been using for the semi-finals are in here. Debola picked up a knock, he'll be out for a day, so he'll be back for the second leg. Sestari and Samuel Ricky, both are out. Ricky with a knee tendonitis, he'll be back around mid-May, so he's effectively out for the rest of the season, unless of course we get to the Champions League final. Sestari is out for up to 2 weeks. He might be back, it says the 30th of April, that's his earliest return date. He might be back before the end of the season, especially if we do make it again to the Champions League final. But we've got to do the business against Barcelona first, and we have the home leg coming up first this time. So reverse situation for us compared to the last two rounds. So this is the 11 that we're going to be sending out. It is Lotko in goal, a back four: Silva, Saravia, Bezerra and Simon-Yuntak. Stingel, Ferrer and Lavia are the midfield three. CDK in attacking midfield. Louis Carlos, Anderson Luiz are up front. Also, Matthias Tobar, he was injured, but he's literally just come back, but he will be on the bench. He's also still tired, so we do have a full complement of strikers at the moment, which is excellent. Borja is also going to start on the bench. Saravia will start next to Bezerra. Weirdly, I've mentioned about Borja and Bezerra playing well together, but I've rarely done that this season. Not because I don't like them playing together, but I just feel Bezerra, he doesn't play that many games as much anymore. I feel he's quite a disruptive influence on the squad. Certainly a lot of other members of the squads, they feel he's quite a distraction. They feel that he kind of disrupts the squad a little bit, but despite that, Bezerra still turns in performances at the highest order at times, such as against Stoke. He got his first assist of the season. In fact, I think that's his first goal contribution full stop this season. So if he's in form, he's someone that you want to play. If he's not in form, Borja is going to have to be there to hopefully cover for him. I say hopefully, Borja is more than good enough to be able to cover for him. And Stingel wins the ball back there, nearly lost it. It is another scramble in midfield. It's been a series of midfield battles in recent games, and there is Lavia, and Lavia has scored the opening goal after just 5 minutes. We needed that early one for the home leg. Liverpool 1, Barcelona 0, 5 minutes gone. And like I said, this is the complete reverse of the last two rounds. We've had the away leg first, and we've lost the away legs, so we had all to do at home. We have to do the business here. So realistically, we need like 3 or 4 goals. We need a 3 or 4 goal advantage going into the new camp in about a week's time. And certainly a good start there to put us 1-0 up. Now we need another few goals to go with it. Going into half-time then, it is still 1-0 Liverpool. Absolutely no more highlights there. We are just about ahead on the XG by the looks of things. Think we're doing well, yeah, but we can find another gear. I did notice towards the end of that half, Lavia seemed to pick up a knock. He's having a good game, but I really don't want to risk him, so I tell you what, Adam Wharton is going to go on, and he's going to go as the box-to-box. Ferrer will swap over into that central midfield role. And I think that's the only change we're going to make for the moment. Like I said, it still stands. We need maybe another 1 or 2 goals. In fact, another couple of goals to take back to the new camp. Otherwise, we can't sit back against Barcelona at the new camp. There's no way, not with the amount of attacking players that they have. So we need to make sure that we have a few goals in the bank for our Spanish trip next week. And there is Carlos, and Carlos has stuck it in the back of the net, possibly for 2-0, but suspicions of offside. Was that header from Silva too late? I say that the ball was in the air. It's not like he could get to it any quicker. Oh, the goal's awarded! Hey, it's 2-0. I didn't see them raise their arms there. I didn't even look. But yes, 2-0. Very much needed. If we can bag at least one more, that will be very, very welcome. Luis Carlos understood the assignment. 2-0. Just about onside, actually. Well done. Barca trying to come back at us, and they still feel confident. They'll still feel confident. They know they've still got the home leg to come. They're always going to be a problem at the new camp. And our record at actually playing away in the Champions League is not that good this season. That's not what we wanted. It's back to a 1-goal cushion. We do need to score another couple of goals now. I do not want to see that again. It's always going to be a back and forth battle between these two. I mean, Barca have barely created anything compared to us. We've had 12 shots, 2 goals, which is okay. But when Barca have only literally just scored with their first actual highlight of the game, that is always a problem. Wharton. I thought he was going to have a shot there. I wouldn't have put it past him. Silva. Oh, there was CDK. Oh, blocked. He should have taken that first time. It is a corner though. And I think Saravia is up there. Stingel, Saravia, yep, they're there at the near post. Oh, Stingel did get to it, but he just heads it straight over the bar. And we've got a few tired legs now. In central midfield, Stingel, Ferrer, good God. Right, where is Katanic? Katanic is here. He is going to be as an anchor. We'll put him as an anchor. Someone who could just sit in front of the back four. Amaral is going to go on. He's going to go on for Silva, but I'm just going to swap him and Shiman Yuntak over. So Shiman will be left back, Amaral right back, and Ferrer is very tired. Who can he come on? Who can he go off for? Goodness me, he can go off for. I forgot Tobar can play in central midfields. This is the problem with having Sestari out and Samuel Ricky. They would have just slotted into those positions very, very nicely. Well, we do have another highlight. I'm hoping this one results in a goal for us. Try not to jinx it. Lotka, very far out, but I forgot he is a sweeper keeper. Becerra, please don't mess around there. Good God. Luis, slide through. Oops, there's CDK. Oh, it's just been blocked. He did take it first time. That time, to be fair. I did ask him to do that. Jovanovic is being lined up to come on apparently, and Barca on the break, but thankfully nothing comes of it. We have about 10 minutes to go, so we are going to make another substitution. We've got another 2 substitutions actually, so I'll tell you what, Ronaldo is going to go on for Luis Carlos, and Ferrer is going to go on. Sorry, Ferrer is going to go off for apparently Jovanovic, who apparently can play as a central midfielder. I've not used him there before. Alright, I suppose we... this is not the time to actually experiment in the Champions League semi-final. But with the lack of midfielders we have at the moment, do we have that much of a choice? Absolutely not. Becerra. Getting nervous of him as a ball-playing defender. Okay, that's fine. Play it back. Good. Shiman. Not often I've used him at left back, but again, no choice at the moment. Wharton just about kept that ball. CDK. He's through again here. Oh God, we've lost the ball there. Not great. I don't know what actually happened. Barca are breaking here. And yes, Lotka. I thought he was going to get chipped from there. I would have absolutely just sacked him off had he actually got chipped from there. He was on his goal line. We've hit the 90th minute. Still currently 2-1. We've used up all the subs. And we've got about 90 seconds. I was about to say, as it stands, we still need another goal. Oh, will you please? Oh my god, I thought we gave away a penalty there. Will you please just get the ball away? Amaral, well done for taking that down. Ronaldo, oh, I thought he was going to use his pace there because he's got more than enough pace to blast his way past the Barca defence. There's CDK. Can he actually score this time? No, he's missed about 3 or 4 opportunities. Ugh. At this point, should I have played Migliorini? Probably should have played Migliorini in attacking midfield. Let's see if we can bag a last goal from this corner. It's been cleared as far as Wharton. Ronaldo. Last chance? Probably not. I think time has literally just run out. Amaral? Nah, time has run out. Ball has been cleared, and it looks like we're going to be taking a 2-1 lead back to the new camp, over to the new camp, which is not ideal. Okay, I'd rather be in front, but you'd rather have a 2 or 3 goal lead, and we've not done that. We've completely dominated as well. But I think we've still got it all to do away from home, and we can't sit back against Barcelona. We can't sit back because they will score, so it looks like we might just be getting a back and forth battle coming up in the next match. So a pleasing 2-1 victory away against Wolves. It was nervy, but we're at that stage in the season where the points probably matter more than the actual performances. Although saying that, a good performance is always welcome, but now we have guaranteed top 3 in the Premier League, and we are sitting 1 point behind Arsenal with 3 games to go. Arsenal are the next league game, so we will be back for that match and the end of the Premier League season on Friday. Whether we will have a Champions League final coming up as well next week depends entirely on this match. It all comes down to the new camp for our Champions League hopes. We take that 2-1 lead from Anfield, and we're going to have to do some serious attacking and defending for our lives. Lotko is in goal. Back four of Amaral, Saravia, Bezerra, Szyman, Yuntak, Stingel at the base of midfield, Lavia and Ferrer ahead of him in midfield, De Catalare in attacking midfield. Why is Ross starting? Hang on. Where is Luis Carlos? No, I think we should have Luis Carlos actually starting. He's been performing better than Ross recently, with Anderson Luiz alongside him. It is the same 11 from Anfield in the first leg, which is absolutely fine. It would have been Tobar actually starting, possibly, because he's been good in the Champions League for us, but guess what? He picked up another knock in the last match against Wolves. Now, saying that, he is on the bench. Oh god, Bezerra is unsure. That's not what we want. He's inspired, he's fine, we rescued it. But yeah, Matthias Tobar will be on the bench. My goodness, what? Oh right, yeah, that's still a 4. It's effectively a 4-3-3. I was going to say, it looked completely different from Barcelona there. Nou Camp, not looking as developed as it probably will be in real life by this point. They want to add to their stadium, obviously, make it well over 100,000. By the looks of it, they are still developing it just in the very top here. As we get set for a mammoth showdown. 2-1 up on aggregate at the moment. Barca will come at us. I'm fully expecting that. We need to match them. At the very least, we need to have some attacking oomph ourselves. We have not been very good on the road in the Champions League this season. We know this, as we've got some early pressure against us inside the opening 2 minutes. As Timber is coming forwards, just clear it, thank you. What happened? Oh, offside. Why are you saying they're offside? Why are you saying Cho's offside for them? Why not just play on? We had a chance to counter-attack there. We have a chance here as well. Anderson Luiz getting the ball down the right-hand side. Cross it in. Plays it back to Szyman. I'd say cross it in, Szyman. That's it. And that is the Catalare. 3-1 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. I did actually look. For the first time in ages, I looked at the scout report for Barcelona before this match, and I saw apparently they're weak against crosses. Point proven. De Catalare with a header back in the net. Like I said, 1-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregates. We needed that early goal. It's not going to change anything as far as Barcelona go. They are still going to come at us. But like I've said, we need to make sure we take advantage of any spaces they leave in their defence. Which is what we had to exploit there. I'm just saying that. They were back. Oh, Szyman, you should have just taken that down, man. They did get back, but we managed to exploit the fact that they do not like crosses. Anderson Luiz is on the go here. There is Carlos, and Carlos has made it 2-0. Maybe another potential offside. Carlos does this so often. Come on, ref, give me the good news. We're 9 minutes into the second leg. We're 2-0 up on the night. We're 4-1 up. We're 4-1 up on aggregate. We've still got 80 minutes to go here. I'm not sure my heart could take this. Carlos well onside there. Centre back playing him on. Lovely composure to just steal ahead, and Barca have got a highlight. This could be a very long match. I might have to trim down the first match as much as possible, because this one could go a long time. I don't want this to be like a 30-minute episode. 20, 25 minutes, okay, fine. And Fati has just pulled one back for Barca. Not ideal. It's 4-2 on aggregate. We've done 10 minutes. Please, can we just calm this down? We haven't gone that far ahead in the match now, and already Barca streaming ahead. It's 2-2. What are you doing? Why are you just letting him run past you? Just tackle him. Oh my god, what the hell? I hate this game sometimes, I really do. It's 4-3, we're only ahead by 1 goal again. Told you. They're just going to come at us. Barca with the free kick, and that is just over the bar. At this point, we are just going to go balanced. I'm hoping that just allows us to get some defensive solidity. But Barca have got us pegged back at the moment, which is not ideal. Carlos is through here. Please just make it 3-2, man. It's a corner. It's alright. It's a corner. Get Saravia up there. Get Bazera up there. Stingel is being drawn away, apparently. Right, hang on. Before I do anything else... Oh my god, he's being drawn out of position. No wonder. I must have forgotten to check that as Stingel just heads over the bar. Right. Someone needs to go and mark Ansu Fati. He is on the left wing, actually. So... Right, we need Shimon Yuntak to be marking Fati, because right now he's just running the show for Barcelona. And it is 2-2 at half-time. Probably could have just made those changes at half-time, but I figured it's better to make those now. You've done beautifully so far. Make sure you see this through to the end. Keep them inspired. That's it. Who's looking tired? Is anyone looking tired at the moment? Quite a few. Right. I tell you what. Let's just see how the second half pans out. Quite honestly, I'll happily take no more highlights in this match, but if it results in us getting another goal, I am happy. Anderson Luiz down the right-hand side. Play it back. Thank you. Ferrer. Oh, CDK almost with another header just over the bar. Another headed goal for us would be fantastic right now. Just give us a bit of daylight. Right, quite a few tired legs in the midfield at the moment. Lavia, shock, is tired, so Wharton is going to come on the box-to-box. Amaral is shattered as well, so Diaz, hang on. No, sorry. Manuel Silva, he took a knock just before this match, that's why he was on the bench, but we do have him on the bench this time. We're absolutely fine there. And I think, well, we got 5 subs, so let's see. Axel Ferrer can also come on. Oh god, we don't have another midfielder. Katanic can't play there. Right, I've actually just had a look. Stingel can play as a central midfielder, so what we're going to do... Stingel can play as a central midfielder on support, and Katanic can be the anchor for us. I know it seems very defensive to have an anchor, but as we've seen before, anchors can still get forwards somehow, even though you ask them to sit in front of the back 4. As right now, Barca have another chance. My god, what's going on in that midfield? It's just a battle at the moment. Nobody marking Vardiol, obviously. Shiman did very well to get back there. And there is Cho. Please let that be offside. It's 3-2 on the night at the moment, unless this is offside. This might... Drop the line. Drop that line. We have less than 20 minutes to go. I was just about to make a change, but we've got ourselves a highlight here. Shiman, play it in. Just cleared, but only as far as Watts. And what the hell was that, Watson? Please, man. Oh, God, Shiman. Shiman plays a beautiful ball through. Carlos, oh, sorry, Anderson Luiz. Squeaky chair aside. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. I thought Shiman had given away a free kick and got sent off. The opposite was true. Played a beautiful through ball into Anderson Luiz and he makes it 3-2 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. Let's make the final substitutions. We've got 2 left. Shiman is going to go off for TAA. In fact, go as a wing back on defend, and Saravia is going to go off for... Where's Borja? Oh, there he is. If we make it through, screw the Premier League title race. Or us. You know what? No, let's not screw that. And I think that's it. That is going to be it for the subs. We'll still see the end of the Premier League title race on Friday's episode. But right now, all eyes on the end of this Champions League semi-final. We are on the verge of a final as Anderson Luiz is not getting to that ball. That's a bit of a shame. Right, you know what? We are just going to put this on, even though the highlight is going. Just defend for your lives, lads. That's all I can really ask of you at this point. Well done, TAA. Just take your time with this ball. Play it out wide. Play it out wide. Good. Silva. The passing in this game is awful. It is dog. Manuel Silva's fresh. Oh, CDK's through here. Just have a shot, man. That sealed it. That has sealed it. CDK with his second of the game, and he has sealed our path into the Champions League final. We will be going to the final. I don't even know what country it's in. Imagine if it's at Wembley. For all I know, it could be. Oh, what a shot. In off the post. Absolute worldie of a bender. Jack Grealish should be proud of that one. Right. Let's just wear down the time as much as possible. No need to go mad. And folks, we've got ourselves a Champions League final. The dream lives. CDK with the performance of a lifetime, by the way. Congratulations on reaching the final. Oh my god. Relief and joy at making the final. I don't think we even know who we've got yet. I think Arsenal and Real Madrid are yet to play. Oh, you are joking. The final is at the Bernabeu in Madrid. And we could be playing Real Madrid. We've qualified for the Club World Cup. Cool. We won't be here for it, but cool. Oh, well done, CDK. Right. Let's just see who we're actually going to be facing. Is it going to be Arsenal or Real Madrid? If it's Real Madrid, it's in Madrid's own backyard. If it's Arsenal, we've got them in the Premier League title race as well. And Arsenal lead 3-2 from the first leg. Yep, there you go. We are just about to find out. I don't know who I want more, to be honest with you. I think both of them are very strong opponents. Maybe we'll prefer Arsenal. Otherwise, we've got to play Madrid in their backyard. Oh my god. So, Liverpool versus Real Madrid in Real Madrid's stadium. And that match will be happening after the end of the season. In fact, about 2 weeks after the end of the season. That will be Monday's episode. But don't worry, on Friday, come back, because we've got the Premier League title race. It ends the Premier League season on Friday, and then Real Madrid will be up on Monday to finish off the series. 2 trophies potentially in the next 2 episodes. I like the sound of that. If you have enjoyed this episode, and how could you not? We've got a Champions League final coming up on Monday. we could yet realise our Champions League trophy dreams. Make sure you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss the nail-biting end to the season that will be coming up in the next 2 episodes on Friday and Monday. Thank you all for watching, thank you all for supporting the series so far, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode.